Hello everybody! So I'm going to show you how to make the St. Patrick's Day pillow boxes with the lucky sign and then the Kiss Me I'm Irish, two separate box patterns with two different graphics to add as the three-dimensional parts. So basically what you need is a scissors, you need an adhesive. So you can use either an Elmer's glue stick or I prefer double-sided Scotch tape. And then a little tool, this is a little embossing tool, to score your lines for where you're going to fold. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take and cut out my box. And I have the outside lines all set for you. Now, if you're not comfortable with the scissors, what you can use is you can use a X-Acto blade. That will work as well, and a cutting mat if that's something that you're more comfortable cutting with. I'm pretty good with the scissors, so I just stick with the scissors. And so all I do is just cut around the outside. On each side of the one half of the box are these little grooves to kind of help you with latching the box when you kind of squeeze it together, which I'll show you here in a little bit. But I just cut out those two little niches there. And I'm gonna set my scraps aside. I'm gonna set this extra box aside also. I'm gonna do the same thing with my gnome here. You can purchase these at Fun Party Printables Co. On Etsy.com. These are fun little, these can be little snack boxes, little boxes for chocolates. What would be really fun is putting the little gold coin chocolates in there. That would be really fun too. So I'm also going to cut out the extra mustache and nose because that is going to be a three-dimensional piece on my gnome. Now if you choose not to add the extra pieces, you don't have to. You can just put the gnome on the box just the way it is, on it all on its own. Okay. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add, I'm just going to kind of bend them up just a little bit. And I'm going to add just a tiny little piece of tape. I'm going to put that right on the back of the nose there. If there's any pieces that are kind of showing through, we just kind of fold it backward. I'm going to line it up. And you can see that that part is now kind of dimensional. If you want to kind of wing it up a little bit, you can do that. Now let's take and put together our box. First off, let's take and we're going to cut out the I'm Lucky. I'm going to leave this one just the way it is, but you can cut out the extra one and make that side dimensional as well. I'm just going to do the front side and make the front side dimensional. I also have extra little clovers. If you want to add the clovers on somewhere, you can do that too. Lots of different ways to do this. On my box here, you can use a straight edge like a ruler, or you can do it freehand. It's up to you. If you go slowly, you can probably get it pretty straight. But I am just using a straight edge for the straight lines. And I'm using a good amount of pressure, but I am not going through the other side of the paper. And this is actually a 65-pound weight cardstock that I'm using. So it's a little heavier, but not super heavy, and it's easy to bend. So on the curved lines, I am just following those lines with my embossing tool. If you don't get it good enough the first time around, just kind of go back and you can add another score mark right over the top of the one that you did previously. Score marks help to fold your box up. Okay. So you can see by adding those score marks, I get really nice crisp folds, which is really nice, especially on those curved sections. And all I'm doing is just kind of folding up my sides here, just making sure that they fold for me nicely. Okay, perfect. And what I'm going to do is this little flap is going to go on the inside of my box. So I am going to take a little bit of my tape here, and I'm just going to put it right along that edge. I'm going to lay this down so that it lines up real nice with that. I'm going to pop my sides open like so, and then what I do is I fold the insides down. Now you can leave it like this if you want to leave it like that, or you can take and add your three-dimensional parts. So I cut out my little guy, and I have my lucky tag here. So I'm going to take some of my two-sided tape and just a little two-sided tape to the back. And he kind of stands out. You can kind of see how he stands out. And I'm going to take my lucky sign here, and I'm just going to kind of tuck it in there, but I'm going to tape it. I'm going to put a little bit of tape right where I want it to be stuck down. And I have this super cute little pillow box. Now if I want to make it a little bit wider, all I have to do is squeeze it so that it goes up against those little circles that we cut out, and then I have a fuller pillow box. If I want to add a bigger treat or more treats, I can make it a wider pillow box. So there you go. That is how you put together the St. Patrick's Day pillow box. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the exact same thing with the second page.